Hi, good evening. Finally getting to the last three of the Zodiac monthly videos. I know we're getting close to the middle of the month, but this is the August the 12th, and it's the day that portals fully closing for the Lion's Gate. All the energy is now shifting. We've been in a meteor showers happening. We've had lots of energy happening. And I feel like that's been a big thing for Aquarius, who I am actually reading first tonight. And I just last minute decided to switch out cards because I think these will align so much better. They just did for a vlog that I did, and then I put them away again. But I feel as if this comes in for Aquarius because I'm picking up some old energy around Aquarius. And I feel like this is going all the way back to the comforts of grandparents. It's going back to the comfort of having that place, and not for all, of course. So please remember, this is not replace any medical, psychological advice you've been given. This is not a personal reading. I did a full recording for the beginning, for the intro, and nowhere to be found. I did it so I could just add it on to each video, but it's nowhere to be found. So just can't make this shit up. It just keeps happening. So we're going to go with the flow and add it in now. So please remember, this is channeling through the messages from spirit guides and the love, or the spirit guides and angels on the other side, from the divine, from the ascendant masters, from the messages that are coming through from star seeds to the beautiful, the galactic system we have out there, and from the God consciousness that's coming up for me. And I feel as if what they're telling me is that this is that, that grandparent who sits in the rocking chair, the wise wisdom, patient, got all the patience in the world for you when nobody else has patience for you sometime, or somebody else is always quick to tell you that you're wrong, or that that you're crazy, your ideas are crazy. And I feel like Aquarius, you're being told you're not crazy. And the decisions you've made, the choices you've made, right down to if you're a grandparent and you're raising your grandchildren, it wasn't a crazy decision. Even though it was tired, it was wisdom, it was wise, it was compassion, it was kind, and you're being rewarded for that. And I feel like the grandparents on the other side are also telling me that there's great rewards for you now choosing to choose you finally. I feel like for some of those grandparent energies that are coming through, they never had the opportunity to choose to do what they wanted with their lives. So for some of you, you're being told that it's now time to start taking those actions. And this is 9 of action. And this is actually from Radley Valentine's. I kind of have to just use Radley's name, but they were old decks. They were back when Doreen Virtue's name was also on here. But it was the Guardian Angel Tarot. And these are beautiful messages that are with these cards. And they're just cards that are very lacy, warm, loving. And I just feel like it's that time when you need to rest assured that the things that you have given your love to, the things that you have given your attention to, the things that you've sacrificed your time, your happiness, your joy kind of over the years to give to other places, is now being rewarded back to you, Aquarius. I feel as if there's like a sense that it's time for you to now start taking actions towards living your life for you. And you have all of the guides, you have all of the angels, you have all of the beautiful God consciousness just pushing you forward. Time for you to go forward, time for you to live in your light, time for you to not be afraid to be you, not be afraid to speak your truth. And it took me years to be not afraid to speak of Mother Mary speaking through me, through Jesus speaking through me, through those energies speaking through me. And I always say, I don't expect everyone to have the same view as me, but respect my view, and that for how I resonate with it. And I always say, if you don't resonate with that name in general, it's the archetype. It's the living as a good, kind human being. The divine mother energy is about truly being able to be able to be kind, compassionate to everybody who's in a need, that's in need. And that sometimes you're the person in need. And that's what I'm feeling for you, Aquarius. Now it's your turn. You're in need, and you're in need of, some of you are in need of help, and you're somebody who don't ask. Aquarius, start asking. You have to start reaching out and asking for the help. I feel as if the angels are telling you your life is now being protected, and that it's your time, and that you need that protection. You need to know that you're safe to be able to move forward. You need to know that those decisions that you've made to do the things that you have done in a most loving, kind way were truly what was needed to be done. And there's a reward for that. And there's also a sense of protection. And I just feel like homes being protected, life being protected, your property being protected. But it's time for you to also really be aware of your environment, aware of your surroundings, and aware of people that like to take from you. It's that kind of that imposter syndrome, that whole sense of somebody wanting to be you. Some of you, for Aquarius, I feel like somebody is idolizing some of you, and somebody really wants to take your personality, your identity, or your life. Like in like your partners, your friends, they're always like just nitpicking at you. It's like, put up your boundaries, put up your walls, and you don't have to be nice to everybody. Way overrated. Don't do it. And so as we're moving forward, we also have the 7 of emotions. That was, and the way this was coming through for me, and it was the card that I needed to kind of go with this, was the sense of that you feel like that imposter, that syndrome, that energy coming in from the outside is like a string attached to you. And I feel as if there's a little bit of jealousy, envy, a little bit of wanting to be you syndrome in here, and a little bit of using judgment and instilling fear in you to make you afraid to make your own decisions, and it's holding you back. I feel like there's procrastination all the way around you, Aquarius, and you have to move past the procrastination. And procrastination keeps us from destination. And it's that whole sense of the longer we stay procrastinating, we're actually living in the past, and we're not creating a healthy future. We're not creating the possibility of a new future. We're holding back, and procrastination is fear. And it's also a trauma response. And when somebody knows your triggers, somebody knows how to play you. And so when we're triggered by the past, instead of healing those past, then we are affected big time. So grandmother energy that's coming in is saying that you are being blessed with a wonderful new life. They've been trying to bless you with a new life. They're trying to say that this is the 10 of emotions that just come up, and you're being told that, there's an ending here, and now it's time for happy endings. And now it's time for you to start creating the opportunity to have a happy ending in something else, because it's like everything is a temporary moment, and there's always going to be something we're going to have to let go of in order to move forward. There's some forgiveness that needs to take place here. I'm just doing this in my vlog for the week as well. And I feel like that forgiveness is not forgetting, but that forgiveness is like a slow release. It is not something that is meant for everyone to take as you have to forgive everybody. I feel like it's the beginning of the journey of forgiveness, the beginning of not forgetting, but the beginning of being able to understand that what happened and the people who they were at that time is not always the people they are today. But I feel as if there's a whole energy. See, I have grandma again. And I'm not doing the meanings that are in the books, but it's resonating. I have hummingbird, and I just have this hummingbird, and humming to just humming to your own rhythm, connecting to your own rhythm. And it's like once you're into your own rhythm, and this is the grand symphony, and it just feels like once you're in your own, singing your own music, beating to your own drum, living your own life, doing your own thing, and just not having a concern about what other people are doing, then this is you kind of checkmating yourself. You're cutting the cord to this energy that's over here. I feel like it's on this side. I'm thinking that this is a friend kind of energy is what's coming in, or a sister brother kind of energy coming in, kind of that whole not wanting to see you get ahead, or not wanting to see you and it's not that they don't want you to get ahead. I feel like it's fear that if you move ahead with your life, somebody's going to be left behind, and they're going to be the ones left behind. So it's like there's a little bit of a sense of doing things, they're for motives. They have ulterior motives for why they're trying to hold you back. And so this is now the powerful moves that is coming up, and this is the card that resonates with me, how it's coming through for me, was that I just seen this checkmate, is that you're taking your life and you're running your own show, and you're being rewarded for all the greatness that you have done. So keep on going. Don't be afraid to make changes. Don't procrastinate. No procrastination. And just be able to move and shift that energy. Much love for the rest of August, and I will see you in September.